Australians are among the highest waste producers in the world, generating almost 41 million tonnes of rubbish each year. That is about 1.9 tonnes from each of us. Half of this rubbish is either being dumped in the environment or sent to landfill, where it cannot be recycled. All waste materials represent an investment of water, energy, and natural resources. Once waste goes to landfill, new material has to be taken from our environment to produce new products. As waste rots in landfill, carbon dioxide and methane are created, contributing to global warming. It is difficult to find suitable locations for landfills, and at our current rates of waste disposal, we are running out of space. Rubbish becomes a threat to marine life, with over 6 million tonnes of rubbish being dumped into the world's oceans every year. 80% of this waste is plastic and is responsible for killing more than 1 million seabirds and 100,000 mammals every year. In 1989, an average Australian bloke had a simple idea to make a difference in his own backyard, Sydney Harbour. This simple idea has now become the nation's largest community-based environmental event, Clean Up Australia Day. Following Clean Up Sydney Harbour Day in 1989, the very next year, Clean Up Australia Day was born. Almost 300,000 volunteers turned out on the first Clean Up Australia Day in 1990, and that involvement has steadily increased ever since. In the past 20 years, Australians have devoted more than 24 million hours towards the environment through Clean Up Australia Day and collected over 200,000 tonnes of rubbish. So, what can we do?
To be part of an Australian team would be a dream come true. So when you get the chance to join a team that always gets it done for Australia, you want to grab it with both hands.
The Clean Up Australia team puts on a winning performance every year. Last year we collected 16,000 tonnes of rubbish. That's a great effort, but we can do better.
We can clean up Australia every day. So what goes in the recycling bin? We can recycle plastics, which includes milk bottles, ice cream and takeaway containers, juice and cream containers, and all other products with the plastic identification codes. We also want to recycle aluminium and steel. This includes empty steel cans, aluminium soft drink cans, clean aluminium foil and pie trays, and empty aerosol cans. Paper, cardboard and cartons also get recycled. This includes newspapers and magazines, cardboard, cereal and food boxes, office paper, envelopes and mail, empty milk and juice cartons. We can also recycle empty glass bottles and jars. An estimated 40 million people from 130 countries are now annually taking part in Clean Up the World Day. The appeal of Clean Up the World has demonstrated that this simple Australian idea has universal appeal, and the health of the environment is of concern to people and communities worldwide. Since then, Clean Up Australia has evolved into an organisation that works with the community, government and businesses to help us all live more sustainably every day of every year.
If you don't clean up Australia, who will?